Guess who's back? And this time I'm probably gonna actually get cancelled. What's up, my dudes? It's Karma here. So, today I'm not really in the greatest mood, but like, who cares about that, right? So, there's definitely gonna be a rant somewhere in this video. Let's start with something that's pretty old in K-pop news. You know, the situation with Taeyong. As we all know, Taeyong has already apologized and made amends for his past behavior during middle school, aka being a bully. But an informant had come forward with DMs which expressed the fact that it didn't seem like he was sincere with his apology. It seemed like he didn't care and he just wanted to get it over with. But then the biggest twist of the century happened. Dispatch came to his defense. Dispatch defended an idol. Like, them defending an idol is like me saying I like math, which is like, anywho, they came forward with evidence that the chats that were like given by the informant were actually edited. SM then shared a statement about how they were going to take legal actions toward this informant for spreading malicious rumors about their artist. Hello, this is SM Entertainment. This is our statement on the content regarding our artist Taeyong that is being spread online. The individual who has been posting online about Taeyong's past words and actions during middle school has stated that they are an informant stepping up for the victim, and they have been continuously posting unconfirmed, one-sided claims and distorted facts. Taeyong has already sincerely apologized to the victim and provided compensation regarding his faults of the past. However, the informant continued to make one-sided claims, using distorted and exaggerated facts to attack Taeyong. We have been aware of this, but as the informant is a former classmate of Taeyong's, there were concerns that secondary damage had been inflicted on his friends from middle school and any related people. Taeyong himself has patiently endured the situation out of the concern that his middle school classmates may potentially be harmed. However, the distorted claims continued to surface and spread, leading to serious damage in the form of invasion of privacy, insults, and defamation of not only Taeyong but also his family. The situation has reached a point in which we cannot continue to show tolerance to protect our artists. Therefore, if malicious posts about Taeyong continue to surface, we will no longer overlook them and take strong legal actions for defamation against the informant. Moreover, we will take strong action without lenience regarding the dissemination and expansive reproduction of related uninformed content, as well as other clearly unlawful acts, such as leaving malicious comments about Taeyong and his family. To avoid any further damage, we ask everyone to halt any illegal acts, such as posting or spreading rumors, leaving malicious comments, or invading the privacy of all individuals related to Taeyong's middle school days, including the informant. We will continue to take legal action against any illegal acts by strengthening the existing monitored process and legal measures that we have taken to protect our artists until now. Thank you. And as you can probably tell, a lot of fans are happy about this statement, stating, Taeyong finally got the justice he deserves. But the informant is Taeyong's classmate, and Taeyong himself was worried that he would cause damage to his middle school classmate. Taeyong is an angel. The real angel exists, and his name is Taeyong. The way some people still don't get that we're not celebrating Dispatch, we're celebrating the fact that Taeyong is finally free from years of harassment. We would celebrate the same if any other news outlet published it. Ever heard of the phrase lesser of two evils? So BigHit released this statement on Weverse. Hello, this is BigHit Entertainment. BigHit regularly initiates legal proceedings against perpetrators of malicious activities related to BTS, including ill-intentioned criticism, the spread of groundless information, sexual harassment, personal attacks, and defamation. We would like to provide an update on these activities. Recently, BigHit Entertainment has filed several complaints to law enforcement agencies based on evidence collected by our fans as well as through our own monitoring initiatives. These include posting on online communities such as DC Inside, blog postings on sites such as Tistory, as well as social media postings, comments on news articles, on web portals, and comments on music streaming sites. Several of the perpetrators identified in these cases have been sentenced to fines, while investigation continues against others. Some individuals under investigation have made requests for settlement through their legal representative, but Big Hit made it clear that no settlements will be forthcoming as we continue to adhere to our policy of zero tolerance. In addition, information was collected on individuals with a long history of malicious posting about BTS and provided to the police. Criminal complaints were filed on these individuals by police, and these cases have been transferred to the prosecutor's office. If these individuals continue to engage in their criminal activities, Big Hit will file additional complaints as well as initiate civil proceedings to the maximum extent possible. Our response to malicious posting is being mounted by our legal department in close coordination with a legal firm. Please understand that as complaints brought by third parties necessitate the summons and questioning of the artists involved by law enforcement, it is difficult for Big Hit to assist with criminal complaints filed by third parties, including individuals and organizations, as the process from filing a complaint to the conclusion of a case can take months to more than a year. We ask for your understanding as we remain firmly committed to responding to the utmost extent of the law against any infringement of our artists' rights. Big Hit continues to collect evidence by closely monitoring malicious posting as well as reporting and deleting such content. We ask that you make continued use of our hotline, protect@bighitcorp.com, to report cases of abuse. We are always grateful for the affection and dedication shown by our fans to BTS. We will continue to work to ensure that the rights of our artists are fully protected. Thank you. And that on properly taking care of your artists. Hold on, Big Hit. I think you dropped this. They also posted the same thing on TXT, but with like different contexts because BTS and TXT are two different groups. Anyways, this is how you take care of your artist. You don't brush off the hate, you don't ignore the threats, you sue those bitches. That's what you do. No matter the age, anyone can do serious damage to an idol's mental health. Your age doesn't excuse you telling someone to K themselves. YouTube doesn't like that word, but you know what I mean. Parents should be held responsible for whatever their kids are doing online. Some of these kids just suddenly feel so powerful just because they're hidden behind a screen. So I agree with Big Hit. Sue them so that they don't continue, because who would continue after being sued? We've already seen multiple times what these types of comments can do to an idol, but people still don't learn. If this is the only way to make them stop, so be it. No matter who you are, where you're from, your gender identity, your skin color, your age, you will get sued. Big Hit just said, let's get these aunties sued with our Sugar 93 hoodie on. So sexy. Now that Big Hit will sue people's asses, let's not do the same towards other artists no matter the reason. If we see any defamation against the boys, Big Hit has provided us with instructions. Let's not stoop as low as them. Big Hit is gonna sue those who post malicious posts about their artists, me at antis. Everyone is currently simping for Bang PT. I mean, come on, look at this specimen. That statement has big dick energy written all over it. I just hope that other entertainment companies actually take like a similar route as Big Hit did to protecting their artists. An idol's mental health is as important as anyone else's mental health. Just because they're a celebrity doesn't mean they're stronger than everyone, And recently, I've noticed that there's been like a lot of hate being spread, mostly because it's quarantine and everyone's bored, which is like what is wrong with you? Go do something better with your life, Patricia. I know they're more talented than you, have clearer skin than you, look like they've been sculpted by God himself, and also don't look like they've been dressed in the dark. But jealousy is an ugly color, and sweetie, you're covered in it. As expected, Blackpink has been breaking records left and right since the release of their song How You Like That. But this didn't come without controversy. Here is a screenshot from the Envy depicting the Hindu god Ganesha on the floor while Lisa is sitting on a throne. This statue has been used as a decorative prop in the Envy, which is very disrespectful. This is not the first time that the K-pop industry has used the Hindu culture as an aesthetic, and from what I've seen on Twitter, they're just tired. They're tired of their culture being used this way. This is extremely disrespectful, Blackpink. For non-Indians, it may look like nothing, but for us, this is our god Ganesha that we worship. No Hindus give you the right to sit next to our god. Don't make Hindu culture a joke. Till now, they used to do Desi culture appropriation. Now they have crossed all limits. Putting Ganesha on the ground is extremely disrespectful to Ganpati Baba. Blackpink and their company have always disrespected Hinduism and Desi culture. Blackpink placing a Ganesha statue on the ground next to an Aladdin lamp in a so-called Arab market scene. When we say y'all see South Asia as some exoticized, interchangeable other for aesthetic, this is a prime example. Thank you, Blinks, for reducing my religion to a joke and fan wars. The one who pointed this out isn't even an army, and Ganesha is a god. He's not a culture. So stop justifying nonsense and call out Blackpink's management for what they did. All these requests for #Blackpink to apologize for disrespecting Ganesha is falling onto deaf ears. They've never apologized before. Why would they now? On top of that, their fandom treats them like little children who don't know anything. They're not gonna learn anytime soon. So went through the tags and found out that this is not the first time #Blackpink has disrespected Desi culture. But now the thing is not just about culture, it's about a whole religion. They have really crossed a line by using God Ganesha's deity as an aesthetic. A lot of people have been using the fact that this god is also worshipped in Thailand as an excuse, but the placement of it on the ground while Lisa is on her throne is what makes it disrespectful. I planned this next part to be super loud because it angered me so much, but I'm already wasting my breath even mentioning them, and I certainly don't want to give them the reaction they want. I still have to address this since the ignorance of these fans is disgusting. I'm not even going to bother reading these tweets. I don't want these words coming out of my mouth. I really hate people sometimes, you know? There is honestly something wrong with us. How else is it possible for these tweets to exist? I have a little message for all these fans. So get out of YG's ass for a bit and listen well, little ones. You have no fucking right to speak for the people that are part of Hindu culture. They absolutely have the right to be offended. I feel like I should spell it out for your puny little brain to understand. You have no right to brush them off, you have no right to degrade their culture, and you definitely don't have the right to threaten them. Is that clear enough for you, sweetie? I find it funny, you know. Everyone suddenly grows some balls when they're hidden behind a screen. How about you show your face while you're saying that, huh? Better yet, why don't you say that in front of people's faces? Are you scared? Oh, look. The poor little baby is scared. Grow the fuck up. You know what I think of you? I'll be 100% real. Don't worry. Scum. You are absolute scum. Why do you hide behind your profile? Are you afraid that your family and friends will find out that you're a racist little bitch? Wait, family? They must not give you enough attention if you have to be a dick online to get it. Friends? Who would want to be friends with dog shit? Maybe they just pity you, like how I pity you. I can't believe you have to live with such an ignorant point of view in life. What a tragedy. I'm getting off track here. How dare you degrade these people who have had their religion used as an aesthetic for years by the music industry? How dare you dox these people who just want their culture to be respected? You disgust me. You are human trash and a waste of oxygen. I hope you grow up one day, or you'll continue to lose people who are fed up with your bullshit. I honestly feel bad for whoever birthed you. Now, run along, children. Go cry to your mommy about how a big bad wolf finally called you out on your disgusting behavior. I apologize for that little rant. I'm just so sick and tired of these people. I know for a fact that they're definitely children because a grown-ass adult has other things to worry about than spreading this bullshit on the internet. They have their job, they have their finances to worry about. If they're in college, they have their student loans to think about. Like, they're not gonna waste their time writing this bullshit online. And I know for a fact that some of those little children are watching this now, so that was a little message for them. Because if their parents are not going to tell them to grow up, then I guess a stranger on the internet will. Let me clarify something though. I'm not saying all blinks are like this, because basically a blink. I like Blackpink. But like in every fandom, the toxic ones are always the loudest. I feel bad for all the true blinks that have to be associated with these motherfuckers. Like, I feel so bad for you. I have one last message for those toxic blinks. I still remember what you guys were saying when Tae's grandma passed away. That was crossing the fucking line. I know for a fact that if I said the same thing, if your grandma passed away, you would be bitching about it to everyone. You are a hypocrite and absolute scum. I cannot believe I'm part of the same species as you. I'd rather be an I than be associated with you. Wait, look. Doesn't it look like you? Sweetie, I think we found your spirit animal. And also, we aren't bashing Blackpink, we are mostly bashing YG for their continuous use of the Hindu culture as an aesthetic. We are literally helping you keep Blackpink's reputation clean. So shut up and continue streaming how you like that so we don't have to lose our brain cell over reading your nonsense tweets. So it has come to my attention that YG Entertainment actually edited out the statue of Ganesha from the MV, but they have yet to make a statement. I've seen a lot of people praising the new management of YG, but we've already seen this before with Ciel when they had a sample of a little boy reading the Torah in her song, and it was Ciel that actually made a statement on her personal Instagram after the backlash. So hopefully that has changed and YG Entertainment will actually make their own statement. Anyways, that's it for today's video. Hope you enjoyed. I'll see you guys in my next one. Peace.